गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरुः स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पकः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्रः येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दुग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं श्रीकृष्णगोविन्द हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम हरि ओम। We will chant first verse. Shri Bhagavanuvāca imam vivasvate yogam proktavanam avyayam vivasvan manave praha vivasvan manave praha manurikshvakave pravid manurikshvakave pravid ikshvakave pravid. So we were seeing yesterday that this chapter is called Gyan Karma Sannyas Yoga. I described why this is called like that. The point is that wherever one is, one should be in some kind of yogaha. Yoga means he should be in some kind of, he should be seated in a thought which takes him to purity or perfection. Thought is a vehicle through which one can go towards the lowest point and also he can reach the highest point. If I am not on the seat of yoga, then I am in the seat of ahankar, or I am the seat of rag, vesh, etc. And therefore it is important that I choose the kind of discipline which takes me to devotion. Discipline means I confine my thought to a certain area only. I put myself I don't allow the thought to go anywhere. I put some kind of background for my action. I put some kind of road which leads to some destination. That is called discipline. Discipline means that I am keeping myself focused so that my thought can give me light. My thought should be giving me some kind of realization. That is called discipline. So you have chosen as per your capacity, or if you have a guru, he has chosen for you as per your capacity a particular background of your whole mind. Background of the mind means that this is what I want. This is what I want. When I say background, please note, like you see my background. You cannot see me without background. I don't know what is a background. Background you are seeing. So you can't see me without the background. Similarly, discipline is setting a devotion and then that this is what you have to be. This is where you have to see yourself in some future. Otherwise, discipline becomes a burden. Unless you have an altar of future realization or a devotion, you don't feel like putting yourself into a discipline. And its discipline is not, it is a keeping a background and then chalking a road to reach that background. This is called Yogaha. Yoga means through which you are yukta. You will be yukta. Yoga will take to yukta. Yukta means associated with yoga is called yukta. And this word in Gita has come many times. Yukt ityuchyate yogi samaloshtasma kanchana. Who is yukt gyan vigyan triptatma? Kutastho vijitendriya. Yukt ityuchyate yogi samaloshtasma kanchana. So who is called yukt? Well united now. For whom the stone and the gold is same. That doesn't mean his eyes is defective. It means that for him both are unreal. both have no power to give him any sorrow and joy, because it has lost its status. I have no vasana. For which you have no vasana, you are very free. It has lost its capacity to give you sorrow and joy. Only when you have vasana, something can be very important for you. Otherwise, it is a non-important issue. नास्ति बुद्धिरयुक्तस्य न च युक्तस्य bhavana. This comes in second chapter. You have heard this. Nasti buddhirayuktasya na cha yuktasya bhavana na cha abhavyata shanti ashantasya kutha sukham. So there also yukt word is used. For whom? Nasti buddhir ayuktasya. For whom? Who is devoid of attachment and aversion, he is called yukta there. This is second place where many places, 3-4 places, yukta word has come. So I take a discipline to become united, associated. I am not living, I am on the road to go to reach somewhere. I am not on the road like a vagabond, that I am roaming without any business. I am not a freelancer. I am on the road of yoga to go to yukta. And therefore, Bhagavan is going to use the word yoga in the first 3 verses in this 4th chapter. Unless I have a certain idea, then what is how will you guide your present thinking? Thinking needs a guidance. But how will you guide your thinking unless you really know what is my destination? What shall I eat depends what health you want. If you don't want, supposing you know you have a pain after I eat this. When you know I don't want a pain, and then you will form your own diet because you feel this diet doesn't suit me. This does not give me pain, or this gives me problem. ठीक? So when you don't have a goal other than the world, then there is no discipline for the thought. Then you have no background. You don't have to reach, then what is the problem then? It is somebody who has some highest joy in the mind, who has the sense of completion I have to attain in this birth, who has some kind of vision of reality, who has done sufficient satsang to get tat pad shodhan, it is called. Without sadha nischay, your sadhan nischay will never be there. And therefore Bhagavan was mentioning the word yoga in the 2nd chapter also and 3rd chapter. Buddhir yogi tumam shudu. It comes in 2nd chapter. And 3rd chapter also is karma yogi. Okay, so when a person does not have, some people say, I don't have a discipline. I said, why you want a discipline? Why, when you don't have any where to reach, you will not be disciplined. Discipline is not eating or getting up on time. That is a very external level of discipline. Disciplining is at the level of keeping a higher thought, not losing the higher thought. Some thought which is important, to remove out the smallness in me, the reactive personality in me, the sad personality in me, the demanding personality in me. I keep certain thought to remove the weeds in my mind. That is called I am disciplining my mind. Mental disciplining means I am ready to take out the baadhak tattva in me. This is the meaning of disciplined. So disciplined mind is a very different mind than disciplined eating, or disciplined waking, or disciplined. That is good. But seeker is more interested in disciplined emotions, in disciplined interaction, in disciplined ideas. He doesn't lose the main thought, main point. Otherwise, if you are not disciplined, you don't know where thought will take you. Discipline means something which stops you and something which prompts you inside. No, this is not the right thought. Or you have to complete this thought. You have to keep this thought. You have to leave this particular idea. You have to get out of this emotion. That is called your disciplined mind. Now let us see the first verse. See what is first verse. I had started or not? Huh? No. Started, I think. Little I started. So here it is said here, this is Jnana Karma Sannyas Yoga. So Jnana Karma Sannyas Yoga is to tell how action can be, we can be rid of action by knowledge. I had explained this topic. Now Bhagavan is going to publicize this yoga. Publicize. Why? Why must do publicity? So that I can choose this. Something is highlighted so that you become attracted towards it. If somebody says, this is very good, this will happen, that film is very good, you should definitely go and watch, don't miss this. So you will be tempted to, okay, I'll watch. Or this person is very good, you go and meet him, I'm tempted to go and meet him. So Bhagavan is creating the sense of importance for yoga, which is right also, because this will decide where you will be in the next birth. This is very, very serious matter. And therefore, to publicize that yoga, Bhagavan is using the technique of Vansh Parampara. He is telling, okay, who has started that? So to tell that ancestors or tell that who is the propounder, he is increasing the sense of importance for this knowledge. That is not the purpose to tell all these things. That is called incidental topic. Main topic is Jnana Karma Sannyas, don't forget. But Anushangik Vishay is there. It's called Anushangik Vishay is there. So this is one topic of Vansh Vistar, other topic is of Avatar, third topic is of Varna, fourth topic is of Yajna. So fourth one has taken, it's called incidental diversion, which is not the main topic, which is the secondary topic. Okay, let's now see what is the first verse saying. So, Sri Bhagavan Vacha, Imam Yogam, Imam Vivasvate Yogam, Aham Prokta, I told this knowledge. Oh, Bhagavan has told this. Like the advertisement as your big film star comes, or very good player comes, so that people are attractive. And when that player is not playing well, that advertisement comes down. And then they don't, and supposing he is out of the team, then they don't take him. Now another will be taken up. New captain will be taken up. His rating has come down. So, Aham Proktavan, I said this. I have said this. Oh, Bhagavan. Bhagavan said means, Bhagavan will say something important only. Bhagavan will not talk about something small matter. And he has told, and what he told? Imam Yogam. I told this yoga. Which yoga? Imam, why? Imam is a pronoun. Before, ये अच्छी बात करते हैं. Without about, he's like talking like you. So without noun, she talks only. He has not come. Without noun, you are talking about total. No. When Imam word is used, it means for the past 2 chapters. Imam, this yoga which I had taught you. Only talk to you. I told you. And Bhaskar writes, Imam Adhyaya Dvayena Uktam Yogam. In 2 chapters I talked about that yoga. In 2nd chapter I talked about Jnana Yoga, in between Karma Yoga, and in 3rd about Karma Yoga in detail. So this yogam is for Jnana Yoga or Karma? Bolo hai? This yogam is for Jnana Yoga or Karma Yoga? It should be yoga. It should be yoga. Emotion. Huh? It should be both the yogas. Has to both. Huh? So but then I think we should correct it in Gita. We should bring a new version of Gita. No, only one yoga is there called Jnana Yoga. Because karma or Jnana Yoga, then that is included. If doctor has given antibiotic, it is included that you should be eating with some kind of food in your stomach, or you should have B complex tablet, or you have some kind of. I think nowadays it is there in the antibiotic tablet itself. But it is expected that he will be having the karma yoga. It is not that he can avoid karma yoga and then he can go. Therefore the jnana yoga includes the karma yoga. Upaya is included in upeya. One is upaya, other is upeya. Supposing I say, I am going to Bombay. So it is included that you will be taking the flight. And you don't say, but you did not tell me that you are taking the flight. When I said that I am, or supposing I say I have reached, so it is, nobody will say you reached by your swimming and came. You can't swim so long because you will get tired. No, shark will eat in between. So yogam word is the indication of only one yoga, other is only upaya, rupa yoga. So imam vivasvate yogam proktvan aham avyayam. So this yoga I have talked. Aham proktvan. Ishvara. An important topic, very important topic is this. It is not said by any. And Ishwar is saying something because Ishwar is the guru of all. In Yoga Sutra it is said, Sa purvesham api guru kalen anavacheda. No jeev can be the guru, first guru, because jeev is ignorant, he can't know that. So one who knows everything will be Ishwar only. And therefore Ishwar alone is the guru of all. Krishnam vande jagat gurum. He is the one who is the main guru. Rather, he alone is the guru. Other guru is not there. Other guru is only expressing the Ishvarata, therefore he is guru. Very good. And whom you gave this knowledge to? I gave this knowledge to Sun, S-U-N. His name is Vivaswan. Vivaswan is, you know that Manvantar, Vivasvat Manvantar is there. 7 Manvantar is there. This is 7 Manvantar is there. 14 Manvantar are there in one day of Brahmaji. So Vivaha is meaning of Annam. And Vivaswan meaning who is energizer of Annam, that is called Vivaswan. Like the sun is the energizer of the whole world. Therefore I gave this knowledge to Lord Sun, to God, Sun God. Which knowledge? Jnana Yoga. Of course, if Jnana Yoga is there, Karma Yoga will be given in there. That is already included. That is already included that you are telling about Karma Yoga as well. And whole Bhagavad Gita is only telling about Jnana Yoga and Karma Yoga only. What about Bhakti Yoga? It comes in Karma Yoga only. Ashtanga Yoga, all is included in Karma Yoga. Achha? And this is called Yoga. Achha. Why Bhagavan told this knowledge? And this Yogam, it is said here as Avyayam. See the word here? Avyayam. Avyayam means it is non-decaying. Non-decaying. Why it is called non-decaying? because it will come and go. Then why it is called law? Subhashka writes here, avya phalatvat. Because the fruit of knowing this knowledge, okay? The fruit of knowing this knowledge is that you get moksha. And moksha you get, you don't have to, you won't lose that knowledge. Because anything of the thought you can lose. What is not of the nature of thought, you won't lose. Because self is not of the nature of thought, you won't lose the self. Anything which is of memory knowledge, you can lose. Supposing you are studying a subject, you can forget a subject because you are out of touch. They say, I'm out of touch. But after knowing the Brahman, you can't say I'm out of touch of Brahman because you are that. You can't be out of touch of yourself only. So this is the meaning of avyayam. But why Bhagavan has to give this knowledge to Vivaswan? This is called Kshatriya Parampara, Grahas Kshatriya Parampara. And Vivaswan gave it to Manu. And Manu gave it to Ikshvaku. So how many people are mentioned? How many? 5. Bhagavan gave to Vivaswan, Vivaswan gave to Manu, Manu gave it to Ikshvaku. This is called Parampara is mentioned. And here it is important to note, see, some knowledge should, this is what I am saying, that a person should know that why this knowledge is important. This knowledge is important because the fruit called freedom will be only by this knowledge. This is called Braham Vidya. Fruit of this Braham Vidya is freedom from moving from situation to situation. Movement in time, movement in body, movement in mood, movement in happiness and sadness. This is called our bondage. Bondage means through which you are not having a stability in yourself. There is no stable I. Stability in self is not there. When you say no that I am not, that means there is no prediction about that. I am unchanging. I am the one who is not varying. I am not settled in myself. Like you say, he is settled in this job. Have you settled in the job? Or you say he's settled in the marriage. I don't know how people settle in marriage. I don't know. They may settle, I don't know. I have. But how you can get settled in marriage, and understand? Only but my marriage is settled. Wait, let me complete. Let me complete. When I'm very happy, you will be happy. But itself is an unsettled thing. In this world, everything is unsettled. How can you be settled in unsettled? Because whom you are marrying, he is not a person. He has prarabdha. He has fate, he has nature, he has mother, he has father, or she has mother, father. Diseases are there, health are there, money issues are there. With one person there are 100 things associated. And you have associated with yourself with that unstable unit. I am not calling person now. I am saying I have associated myself with an unstable unit. Now something will go here and there. When something will go here and there, then you will also go here and there. When you are seated on the surf, what is it called? Surf, no? Surfing board, or what you go for? Where you went in Rishikesh, what is that called? Rafting. Huh? White water. How come white water is there? Oh, because of that one. When you are in the rafting, I have no interest in all these things. God has made me very clear. But if you have gone there, it goes lot of up and down, if you must have seen. And sometimes it goes, you see, where is the person gone? That boat, on the top is lot of waves. You must have experienced. You get totally wet, I think. Oh, come out of the boat also. Okay. Now that we can see. So, when you are already seated on something unstable, how can you be stable? There's something called family, something called money, something called health. All are unstable things. Family is very unstable because it has many components. One person has, when I say one person, I am attached to, he has his wife, child, son, daughter. 100 things are job conditions are there, money is there, mood is there. How can you be quiet? Supposing you are with the money portion. You are associated with money, you are a businessman. Money will come tomorrow, it may not come tomorrow. Tomorrow the sale is more, it is not more. Who cares? Who knows what will happen? Everything in this world is unstable, including your body, including your mind. कहीं पे आप सेटल हो नहीं सकते. What state of I you want, you will never get by anything of this world. And therefore, there is nothing called job stability. When you say it's a permanent job, Swamiji, they say it's a permanent job. Permanent job means 20, 30 years. It is relative only. Everything is relative. There is nothing called permanent marriage, permanent job, permanent body. But our mind demands, I want to be quiet. Quiet means I don't want to do any action. This desire of not doing action and getting completeness, percentage evolution of a person is maximum fulfillment divided by minimum action. I don't want to do any action, then get fulfillment. I don't want to meet, then I am fulfilled. I don't want to have a child, then have fulfillment. I don't want to have a daughter-in-law, then have fulfillment. This action is not a criteria of my fulfillment. I am telling about being settled. Second thing is, nothing makes me fearful. Nothing is a source of a fear in my life. Even if death comes, one person said, I am not afraid of tiger and lion. I am afraid of rat. I said, because tiger, lion doesn't come. But fear will always be there about something you are attached to. The second thing, settlement means that I have no fear. Third thing, settlement means if outer situations come, I am unruffled. I don't see it as on me. I'm not in the situation. Situation is coming and going in me. I mean, to settle is a very strong point which one should focus. And don't settle in the world, because world itself is unsettled. Settled only is the nature of God and self. Anything in domain of time and object will be unsettled. Anything which is in the frame of time, or it has come and it will go away. Everything which is in the area of, which has been made by your action, will never protect you, because it will go away, because it will be uncertain. I want a state where I don't bother about my health, about the wife, about child, about anything, about my mind, about my body. And I am as I was. I feel complete without doing anything, without enjoying anything, without meeting anybody. There is no pressure felt. I can be quiet. This is called the Yukta. And this is what is the aim of this yoga word is there. I am there, I am feeling full. You remember that, where was that? In Bhagavad you heard about Dattatreya. Dattatreya and Prahlad Ji's prasang in the 7th canto. We were talking about Dharma portion. And he was lying down. And Prahlad Ji was passing. He said, how come you are so fine? Remember, few questions he asked. He said, how come you are so healthy first? Second, this question, you should not ask such question. That how come you are so good? And then second, he said, how come you are so bright, you don't do any work? I see a lot of glow on you and you are so quiet and perfect. What is the cause of that? All problems are because I am trying to be with something other than myself. I am trying to control something which is not my nature. I am trying to regulate something which is not I. You are working in the zone of non-workable zone. You are working with non-workable people sometimes. Or you are working with the non-workable nature of somebody. He can't change in that area. And you are trying to change. Chalo, let me make it dilute. You change somebody where he is willing to change or he is cooperating to change. He is coming forward to change. He is forthcoming. You are working on that area where he does not want to change. So there is non-workable areas don't work. This is not the goal of, I want to settle. And when I have to settle in the self, this is called mumukshu, that I don't want anything. Because I have realized that everything is of the nature of flimsiness. Everything is of the nature of falseliness. And this settling, so you mean this, I have to go to the self and settle. No, you are already there, self. You don't know. You don't know that you are there. So this is the purpose of the Jnana Yoga. So imam vivasvate yogam, to the vivaswan this knowledge was said. So nothing satisfied a seeker. Seeker is not satisfied because he said, supposing something is very good, then he questions that if it is good also. But I don't think so. I have to pay attention to it. Anything which you have to pay attention, you'll be tired. And you don't have to pay attention on yourself because it is not you. Anything other than you live with mentally, you will be tired. You know, when you are taking a bag and you go out in your room, first thing you take out your bag and keep yourself. Or your shawl is there. But you don't take your hand out. Or you are putting a helmet. You take the helmet out of your head. You don't put the head out. Anything other than you will tire you. Because you are living with erratic person or erratic behavior or erratic thing. It is not logical to be like that. You are in a seat which itself is not there at some time. And therefore learn to be there where that place will never be taken away. We are all sitting like Dhruji tried to sit on the lap of his father and his father took him out. Please note, earlier also Dhruji sat on his father's lap. But the mother was not there, his stepmother. And therefore he could still pamper him. But because in the presence, he took him out. Similarly, you don't know who will drop you. And even if you are associated with some work or some action or some person or some family and you think this is the only thing, you have to really give a lot of your energy, lot of your effort to maintain your happiness. Anything other than you, other than I, will be difficult to keep and it will always tire you. A tired mind will be a sad mind. And therefore this knowledge is required so that I don't need any unsettled area. Don't work in unsettled area. Don't work in the zone where I cannot do much. So Bhagavan says, Imam vivasvate yogam, I am trying to give you a knowledge which will settle you forever, at all place, at all time. Otherwise you will be reborn. And again, you are already in the hopping flight. You don't know where you will be going. And I have given this knowledge to Vivaswan. And Vivaswan has given this knowledge to Manu. Manu has given to... He was born from sneezing. Therefore he was called Ikshvak. Like that. Ikshvak. What a name is this? Manu Ikshvakave Bravit. Now there are few points in that. Let us see. Why Bhagavan gave this knowledge to Vivaswan? Why to kings he gave this knowledge? Why he king? So Bhagavan says here, Shankaracharya Bhagavan, that society has two wings. One wing is called ruler class, other is called teacher class. Ruler class is required to protect the teacher class. So society is made because the ruler class is there. And ruler class, if it is not understanding. Like our present politicians are there. So they don't protect. Their protectivity, the power of protectivity is because they know Dharma and they know Brahman. Brahma Gyan and Dharma Gyan is required to be strong in life. A strong person alone can be a protector. If a person is a weak person, he cannot perform his duties because he will be falling far apart. And when you have a power to rule, so a person can misuse his power also. So ruling is not for enjoying the rule. Ruling is for empowering to somebody there that you can be quiet and you can do your dharma. I am behind you. This is the hand's work is there. Hands work is there. So Jagat paripalitrunam kshatriyanam bala adhanaya, to give power, empowering the kshatriya. Otherwise, if knowledge is not there, a person is very weak. Dharma Gyan is not there, Brahma Gyan is not there. Because new challenges come every day in life. Why before Grahastha Ashram, Brahmacharya Ashram was there? Why you need to live with a teacher for 12 years? Why? Because you are going to go to a difficult world. Your prarabdha will open up. Somebody will pass away. Somebody is not passing. Or somebody is there who is ill. Or somebody is there, you will fail in life. Sometimes big challenges come. Financial problem comes. Sometimes health problems comes. Sometimes unexpected people who loved you, they start hating you. Sometimes those who are hating you, they start loving you. Such kind of situations keep on coming in your life. You don't know how to face it unless you are very strong. Dharma means that you have your power of response is bigger than the power of situation. Situation is not overpowering your response. You feel still free when the situation is bad around you. You are not a part of a bad situation. You can deal with the situation only when you are little distance. So the Dharma teaches you how to maintain a distance so you can treat it properly. Your situation, people need more treatment. It is more you live a world to treat it rather than you live in the world to get into it. So no need to get into it. You have to treat it. So that distance Dharma maintains. I told about in Calm in the 3rd chapter also. The strength of a person is his ability to any situation comes, he is not throwing himself into a situation. He still feels that I can study that situation very well. He has a power of reading the situation rather than he is drowned in the sorrows and joys of the situation. You are a very good student of a situation. And you are not embedded and carried away by the situation. And that needs Brahma Gyan and Dharma Gyan. What to say if you have Brahma Gyan? Bhagavan Krishna's life is so difficult. Imagine his life. Born in a jail. Then 11 years he is going to Mathura. Then in Mathura, so much attacks are there. But never he is sad about anything. And he ran without a slipper. And he climbed a big mountain. Jarasangha was following him. Jarasangha thought, okay, Krishna has gone there, let me put the whole mountain on fire. So Jarasangha put the whole mountain on fire. He was very happy. Bhagwan Krishna jumped from the mountain. He ran to Dwaraka. But while running, his smile did not go. This is Krishna. And he goes to Dwaraka. So Dwaraka, you will not know that he had asked for the alms for a few days. That please give me food. And he said, I am going to put Dwaraka in the river, inside the ocean rather, so that enemies don't come easily. So many enemies were there. It is all surrounded by water. This is what is called the strength of a person. The strength of a person means he has a solution for the situation. He never feels that I don't know what to do now. I'm not able to think. Apart from this topic, I can't think something else. There is one topic and there are other topics in your life. Out of many topics, this is one topic, it is a problematic topic. There are many issues, there are many people in your life. Understanding, no? There are many issues, there are many topics. Life is many things, not only one aspect is mine. Supposing somebody insulted me, this is one aspect, but you honored me, she honored me, he honored me. I got money, I got food, I got health, I got this. I have a completeness in it. So I can see everything and then I deal with a particular situation. So I am at the master's seat. If it is not solved, not solved. Let it not be solved. I am not taking a contract to solve every problem. Let it not be solved. Who cares? You can know that this is God's area of solving the problem. My area is over here. This is called bal in a person. Bal means through which even if it is not solved, it is okay. Many times, I have seen in the houses, money is not there. So I asked the person, so why don't you earn? He said, I have tried everything, but I could not get better job than this. I said, you are not sad? He said, no, this is the maximum I could do. I am waiting for the time to get, but it is okay. I have taken now 1 bedroom flat. I have reduced everything. It doesn't matter because I don't want anything else. I am not unhappy about what I don't have. This feeling that I am still in charge and it is not impacting my quietness and my meditation and my solitude and my joy. This is called that you have grown over it. This is called bal of a person. If somebody is fighting with you and he is more strong, he throws you out. First thing, they pin you down. This is what happened in WWF or in some wrestlers match. They throw you out. And there's a time lag. There's a time if that person is not able to get up, then the referee will say, what is referee? What is it called? Referee, no? He will say, no, you have won now. You have gone in some wrestlers match. Acha, you have played wrestling also? Acha. Your body doesn't say. I thought you have gone for wrestling also. You? No? Not gone for wrestling. Okay. You? No? Okay. Don't go. You have lost 20 kg. So Vivasan Manavepra. Sometimes you feel situation has overpowered me. And overpowering is not a physical overpowering. You say, I can't think anything other than that. Kuch dimag mein baatein nahi aa rahi uske alawa. Only this issue is on all the time in the mind. And I have no solution for that. That is called that you are slave and you are the servant of that issue. You have become a victim of that situation. And a victim is always in the court. Now victim will always see sympathy. Now you have victimized yourself. So for Kshatriya have to protect the society, therefore Bhagavan is giving them Brahma Gyan, Dharma Gyan. Tena yoga balen yuktaha samartha bhavanti brahma parirakshitum. Life demands lot of strength and lot of the power to be not conquered by any emotion. Because you stop, when you stop walking in your thought. When you walk in your thought, then you have a road in your mind and there is a hope. But when you stop walking in your mind with the thought, then you don't see anything. That is called depression, sadness. You don't see any light because you are not walking. How will you see? One dark thought has overpowered you. You know, Gurudev, I'll tell you about Gurudev. Somewhere Yagna was there and he came. So 6 o'clock Yagna was there and Yagna they had kept in the open. Summer, it was May, June. So May is very hot in India, North India. So they had kept open Yagna. And a lot of chairs. Nobody was expecting any rain. Rain comes after 15 June in India. Never it comes in early May. By that time, it rained 3-4 o'clock. 6:30 was all chairs washed off. And his pandal where he had to sit, that place was protected. But chairs were washed off. They should have been careful to put work for, but they didn't work. They thought it won't rain, people have nice breeze all around. And who will tell? Because you can't have Yagna, it is all flooded. I mean, you want a Yagnashala, not a swimming pool. Now, there, it's difficult to come, and same problem, we have to keep shoes. That our internal problem goes on. It starts floating. Now, who will come also? And people who will come, where will they sit? No arrangement was there. So they came to Gurudev at 4 o'clock. With lot of fear, apprehension. Gurudev is cold, what will we say? And they say, Swami, this is the situation. Gurudev was writing a letter at that time. He saw like that. He said, announce, we'll have the yagna from tomorrow. He continued his writing within 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Nothing has happened. One line is said. But these people were not satisfied. Because for them it is a big issue. You are publicizing since 5 months, 6 months. Sponsors are there, advertisements are there. And big thing is there. Gurudev's yagna was very big. A lot of people are looking for a first day is not okay, then next day quite a doubtful situation is there. Everybody is so sad and embarrassed. Then Gurudev stopped. He said, do you think you are the organizer? If Narayan doesn't want to start, we'll start tomorrow. Don't become the doer in this matter. And he gave some tip. No, quiet. The situation didn't climb on his chest. Or I'm very angry, or I'm very sad, or I'm very depressed. You need a strong person to protect. Therefore, anybody gets married, I said, see, it's a difficult life you are entering. Why? Earlier you had only your mind and your prarabdha. So difficult to handle. Now you have one more person's mind to handle and his prarabdha to handle and his parents to handle. And he will handle your parents and and both will have expectation from each other. You have to have more serving mind. It's difficult life you're entering. They're very happy. And later on they say, you're right. I mean, as you grow in your life, the dependence increase. Those who are dependent on you, they increase. They expect more maturity. They expect more solutions from you. They expect more wisdom from you. And therefore Bhagavan says, I am giving you this knowledge. Because you have a big task ahead. Be prepared. Okay. ठीक है. तेन योग बलेन युक्ताः समर्था भवन्ति ब्रह्म परिरक्षितुम. You are meant to do something. तुम इतने वीक हो, तुम क्या सेवा करोगे? If you are already infected, how can you do something for somebody? Now what has happened? First time are you giving? No. I am giving this. Evam parampara praptam imam rajarshayo viduhu sakale neha mahata yogo nashtaf parantapa. He said, Arjun, not that this was, I am giving you the first time. Earlier also this knowledge was eternal. Rajarshayo vidu. Rajarshi means who is Raja and his style is like, he lives like a Rishi. It is called Rajarshi. Raja and Rishi both. So this knowledge I gave to them, and this was continuing from one person to another person. But what happened? Sa yogaha kalin. Kalin means in due time. Dirghana nashta. You know, this is a nature. Nature goes to decay. If you leave the garden, 1-2 weeks, you can say, "Arey, kya ho gaya?" You do so much of hard work. You bring this person, that person, you spend so much of money. And again, slowly, it is back to the same position. You wonder what, so much clean it was. No, again you have to trim it. It's constant maintenance. Little you leave, it will all be, all money is what you spend as if it has lost. Similarly with your body also. It's naturally, it is going to vikar. You have to constantly keep on trimming. You have to shave every day. You have to trim your hair. You have to cut your hair from time to time. Not mine, your. Don't think about me. When I see, I feel your hair needs a cut. So, and your also. So, because its nature is to go to vikar. You never go for that. You have to take bath every day. It is the nature of the house needs a cleaning. Everything, the nature of Prakriti is to go for Vikriti. So the knowledge was going from Guru to Shishya, Guru to Shishya, Guru to Shishya. Something in between happens. And what happens here? Vichinna Sampradaya. The knowledge slowly it is lost. Not that knowledge is not getting a decay. The people holding the knowledge are very less. They are not visible. They are invisible, as if very few are there. You don't see who is teaching Vedanta, who is teaching this knowledge. Okay. And why it happens? It is written here. See the bhash. Durbalan ajitendriyan prapya nashtam yogam imam upalabhya lokam cha apurushartha sambandhinam. You know, the knowledge can be protected by a person who is strong. Why? You know, when it is objective knowledge and subjective knowledge, what is the difference? Supposing you know medical knowledge, supposing you know the knowledge of a management, you have to apply it outside. You have to apply it on some subject other than you. When it is the spiritual knowledge, you have to apply on your own self, on your I. Intellect and I, between stands the mind, relations, sense organ, your habits, emotions. Now, if this in between is not very pure and very, very clear, then slowly that knowledge is not going to your I. I has not changed by that knowledge. That is called weakness of a person. He understands but doesn't stand under it. He understood but he is not able to apply. Because weak mind is there. Weak mind means inability to take bigger sankalp for a long time. He can't take a big thought for a long time. He is sensual, durbalan, he is weak. He is carried away by something else. He is not a person who can hold that knowledge, who can hold his determination. Applicability is less. So slowly, the people who can hold this knowledge is very less. Because a lot of other thing comes up. Some temptation came up. Some prarabdha came up. Some vasana came up. He couldn't fight it out. He couldn't dissolve it out. So that knowledge didn't get a proper person where it could stay. So that is called durbal person. He is not a person who can demonstrate it by his living. He has not percolated to I. And slowly, when the people are not there, then who will be there? The knowledge also will be lost. Not totally lost, but it is less seen. When you had not come, you would not have known about Vedanta, etc. Which Upanishad is there, or what is the meaning of Gita, or what Shloka Gita says. Because very less it is talked about. It is not taught in the universities. There is no class on Bhagavad Gita in the universities, or Bhagavad, or Tattva, or Kathopanishad. Why? Because there is no, then they say when Swamiji, we should be teaching the Upanishad in university. I said, who will teach? Well, we can train somebody. It is not a training like you train a cook, or you train a driver. Upanishad Training Institute. You need antakaran to hold that knowledge. I say something other day, they forget. Gita class, they being Bhagavad. Bhagavad class, they being Ramayana. I mean, that is a big problem is there. And so much of kam, krodh, irsha, lobh is there that knowledge is not at all internalized. It is difficult to hold that knowledge. So more important is to train the trainer. Who will hold that knowledge? Holder of that knowledge is not there. Who can really think about it, and holding the thought of the Guru, he is able to internalize it and get a solution from that knowledge that Aham Brahma, or this is God. Sometime attachment comes, sometime aversion comes, sometime calm comes, sometime growth comes, sometimes something comes. So other thoughts are there. They don't allow this thought to be inside and keep on working at a meditative level. There are only two states of a seeker. Either he is listening or he is meditating. Or he is in meditation because he is thinking about what he has heard. You should not stop thinking of what you have heard. Keep on repeating in the mind. But to repeat in the mind should be free from other areas. If I am angry on you, if I am happy on you, if I have my attachment with somebody, that thought which the teacher has given with lot of difficulty, that thought will not be there to be repeated inside. Thought is objectified. A thought is forgotten. And again he is thinking, this person did not do. I came from the satsang. After that, outside, my shoes was calling Swami. What shoes? Which satsang? We were having Manduk Upanishad. Manduk Upanishad we heard from 7 to 8. I came out. And my shoes are stolen. And both the shoes the person took away. One extra shoes must be there. It is there. But I don't understand why the heaven they are coming when they have to steal shoes. And it is not night. It is morning class. Upanishad is from 7 to 8. And who is this person? Why did he take away that? I don't know what these people are doing. Foolish person. Just now you heard. Om iti tat idgam sarvam. Which prakran of Manduk? Vaityatta prakran. Oh, whole world is a dream. No. 1 second you could not retain that thought. Or at least throw it after some. But little thing happened and your attachment to shoes are so strong that you lost touch of that knowledge. बोलते थे कि भाई ये सपना है, चलो कोई बात नहीं, तो सपना है कि somebody of the dream took away the dream's shoes, at least keep that knowledge for some time. बड़े ड्रीम की बात कर रहे थे ना, बोलो अब शूज को ड्रीम बोलो. That you could not retain because your ahankar came up, because your krodh came up, and therefore you are very ineffective. I mean, 2 minutes, 7:30 class got over, this incident was said, and now he is very upset. He said, tomorrow I am not coming. I can't come barefoot. Tomorrow they again steal something. Thank God they can't steal my leg. ये विद्या सबके अंतःकरण में नहीं आती है. You hear, you understand, you talk about it, but it is not staying. Unless something stays, it won't make a difference. उसको वहां रुके रहने दो. You have ahankar, krodh, काम, attachment, inferiority complex, superiority complex, difficulties, comparison. So many things are mess. Mind is there. And this vidya, do you think you can hold this knowledge? It is so big. Ahankar and this knowledge are opposite. You cannot hold this. You need a tapasvi, you need an austere person. You need selfless person. You need nishkam person. You know, tapasvi anurag, tapasya anuragani vidya, abhyasa anuragani vidya, bhakta anuragani vidya. Vidya also comes to the person who is doing austerity, who is nirahankari, who is nishkam. Then this knowledge stays and then it works. Sometimes some people take medicine and immediately within 5 minutes they throw it out. They have some problem. Stomach is troubling a lot. They took medicine to calm the stomach and they threw it out. Doctor said, what happened? Well, anytime. Doctor said, it is not staying in your stomach. How will it act? For medicine to work, let it first stay in your stomach for half an hour, 1 hour. When medicine you are throwing out, any knowledge is given, you threw it out. It is not working. It is not allowing it to work. Kuch karo to kuch. See, somewhere I give talk. Say, Swamiji, give only 15 minutes. I said, 15 minutes? I need time. 15 minutes go to my invocation. I need time. No, tell in 15 minutes in 4th chapter, what is it? Okay, I'll tell it. But you can't grasp it. To grasp the knowledge, like, give me time. I need lot of time to take roots. One chapter take roots in your heart when it is given lot of attention in the same heart for a long time. You need the roots in your heart about that. No, that mantra is okay. You do mantra for many days, years, then it will take root in you. But what happens when the person is weak person? Weak person means higher sankalp capacity is not there. He can't hold higher sankalp. He throws away. Like the baby throws away anything big, any heavy thing it will throw away. He is a baby, he has a childish intellect. A strong person means bigger thought he holds. Tapanji said to Gurudev, see, you are Brahman and you are Atma. Keep quiet now. Go. Now he goes to the jungle and just sits and holds that thought. This is called, you have to hold this. It's not that how much you hear. More important is that, do you have a place in your mind? Not that easy to hold because our mind is already full of lot of thieves inside. Durbalan, Ajitendriyan, and therefore I always say, please do more jap, please do more puja, please do more meditation. More important than listening is dwelling. Dwelling. Give exclusive attention. Repeat it. Repeat that knowledge. Internalize that knowledge. Only putting the sugar won't work. Stir it. Stir it. Become one with it. And in due time, this knowledge in the course of thousands of years, it got lost. Lost means very few people are there who are knowing it. Very visible people are very few. And therefore, Arjun, I have to come. खुद बोलते हैं भगवान कि हम भगवान हैं, चलो. I have to come and I have to propound this knowledge again in its pristine glory. Then people will know, Acha, Krishna has come. Said, okay, then what Lord has said is very important. We'll see more tomorrow. Om Har Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namah. Hari Om. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. 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 Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda. He Nath Narayan